Hi, my name is Alejandro Molina, and today we're going to talk about agriculture in Turkey. First of all, despite Turkey having a high inflation rate and a very low GDP per capita, it is the 21st economy in the world. And not only that, but the first agricultural producer in the whole world. It has been that way for the last 10 years. This thanks to the good relationship between Turkey and the European Union as well as other countries, which has led them to agreements with EFTA, the European Free Trade Association. It is very important to mention that Turkey has had climate catastrophes, such as earthquakes in these first months of 2023, that have stopped agricultural production. Quantitative data. Gross agricultural production value. This includes the costs and expenses that are used for agricultural production. Turkey, by the year 2020, closed up with 11.3 billion euros, which is an increase of 21.8% since 2019. Agricultural land use, as the name says, it measures the land use for agricultural purposes, which has been reduced in the last years due to urbanization and economic changes. And during 2020, it decreased up to 44% due to climate change and soil erosion as well. It represents this a high risk to the GDP of the country, since agriculture is one of the most important things Turkey does. Agricultural labor force. In Turkey, there are around 5 million people that works in crops, but this number has been decreasing because they have been moving to the cities because of better economic opportunities as well as health opportunities. In the last 30 years, we have seen a decrease from 30% to 18%. Crop yield index. The crop yield index is one of the most important ones since it measures agricultural productivity and efficiency of the whole agricultural systems in the country. In 2020, the crop production index was 117.7, very good. This represented an average annual increase of 2.33% since 1971. In 1971, it was 40.7. The total area equipped for irrigation measures the land area equipped with water irrigation systems for crops. Turkey has had a value of 5.215 in 1,000 hectares for the last 12 years almost, since 2009 to 2020. Qualitative data. Climate change, one of the most important ones. Turkey has been impacted by climate change as the rest of the world. Their main problems have been drought and soil erosion. Turkey government has ratified the Paris Climate Agreement and committed to net zero by 2053 because of these events. Food safety. It is very important since there is a close connection between agricultural industry and food safety compliance. It is part of the SDGs, especially number 2 of the United Nations. Turkey has less progress in food safety initiatives and performance than other countries. And this is a problem since food safety compliance is one of the main concerns in the world. Social equality. Turkey has less income for people in rural and agricultural industry, which leads people to leave the rural areas. There is a lack of economical and social health conditions in agricultural employees also, and they have deficiencies in their labor rights. That might lead to child labor and, of course, a barrier alongside with Islamic culture for the evolution of female rights in the country. Biodiversity. Biodiversity is critical for the availability of food in the world. Sadly, it is declining at an accelerated rate because of human activities. In Turkey is the climate change and soil erosion by urbanization. This is why Turkey needs to develop clear biodiversity protection policies and regulations, since the country has favorable biodiversity conditions with a plenty variety of plants and seeds, way better than other countries. Technology. Technology improves the agricultural performance. It increases production yield, reduces cost of the production, reduces water uses and materials. There are many significant innovation and advances in technology and digitalization in the agricultural industry, as we can see with Smart Agro, present in the crops to anticipate any issue in the land and resources. Turkey needs to invest on technology to improve their agricultural industry. In conclusion, I believe Turkey has an amazing opportunity to grow and continue being the first agricultural producer in the world. I do believe they need to improve in the investment of technology, and they have to be prepared for the changes, economical changes, climate changes, and of course, natural disasters. So they don't stop their production and continue to be at the top of the agricultural production and of agricultural industry. I believe they are very smart by taking advantage of the Russian and Ukrainian conflict and the pandemic, since they have grown a lot thanks to that on the last years. Thank you very much.